Just got out of seeing Predator Badlands. Here's my quick review.
Got to see this in IMAX and it was absolutely awesome. I had an absolute blast with this film. Such a cool action movie that I think just really thrives off its incredible world building and the unique direction it goes to take the Predator franchise. Dan Trachtenberg clearly knows this franchise very well and understands his character, this world. Thought he did a great job with Prey and Predator Killers of Killers. Does a great job again with this film. I think the world building, especially the direction of making the Predator the main character, is a great choice. It's really unique and different. Makes all the world building really unique and immersive, especially I thought the visuals, the cinematography, all looked great. I love the different characters, the creatures, all the different monsters, the whole setting of this thing. Just really like being on this whole journey and kind of going along with Dak, the Predator, as the main character. Also really respect the way that they actually made us care about this guy. Like, it wasn't just a cool dude, kicking ass, looking terrifying. You actually kind of got behind his motivation very well, which I thought was pulled off very effectively. I think all the action is very well shot. A lot of it is in camera. It's super intense, super high octane. Love the way that it's still brutal, even though there's no humans actually in this film. Still feels super intense. A huge part of that is with how exceptional the visual effects are, along with the sound design and score that are awesome. They're really intense, and it's just really a big thrill ride through and through. Feels like a great Predator film, and I just love the intensity of this film, set on this really dangerous world that really, again, just feels super immersive. Story-wise, I think there's some flaws. For one, I don't think it really actually sticks to the idea of just making this a full-on Predator solo film, which I think is where it's at its highest, and I think as soon as you introduce the character of Elle Fanning as this android, even though I think she does a good job, definitely pulls off some good double duty here, playing sort of two versions of her character. Ultimately, she feels a little bit familiar and kind of like a safe bet that you kind of get with maybe classic Disney films. There's some other introducing characters and just kind of beats that the film goes through in the way that it evolves. It feels a little bit too familiar and honestly kind of safe. And I wish they kind of just stuck with making the Predator the only kind of driving force of this film. I think that would have been much cooler. And even though I think all these little things are, presented well, it's not quite as interesting because they feel, again, familiar and a little bit too distracting.
That being said, still really enjoyed this. Thought the world building was exceptional. The visuals, awesome. Score, sound design, amazing. Loved the action. Super high octane and super intense. Super fun thrill ride through and through. Just really enjoyed this overall, and I think this is a great step in the Predator franchise. Really love the way that Dan Trachtenberg is developing this. Had a great time. Would recommend seeing this in theaters. I'd love to see this in theaters, especially IMAX. Was really cool. I'm going to give it a 7.9 out of 10.